Welcome back to Fit Over 40. Welcome to day 2. You're probably feeling a little bit sore from yesterday, hopefully a little bit. If you have to do some stretches, move those arms out to open up the chest muscles a little bit, go ahead and do that. We're going to be doing a little bit of legs, and we're going to be doing a little bit of upper body as well. It's the same thing as yesterday. A lot of what we do is going to be one warm-up set, 4 sets of 12. One warm-up set, 4 sets of 12. We will alternate as we go throughout the workouts down the road, but in initial stages, that's what we're looking for. At the end of the video, I will also post the workout out too, so you can just look at it that way and view it. So first exercise is going to be leg extensions. Here we go. First exercise is going to be leg extensions. Leg extension machines are pretty much at every gym, so you should be able to find something for this. I happen to have an attachment for my bench for this, so it works well. It's just like before. You're going to be doing one warm-up set of 12 and then 4 by 12. It's pretty simple. Just brace yourself, push up, get those 12 reps out. Again, on this one, you only want a 1-minute rest at most in between these sets. You want to work those muscles up. You want to make sure they get nice and warm. 4 by 12 on the rest of them. And we'll go on to the next exercise. All right, now we're going to be on to front squat. We're going to do it with a goblet squat though. So we're going to use dumbbells for this. Again, it's the same as before. One warm up, 4 by 12 for the actual exercise at full weight. All right, so on to exercise 2. This is going to be goblet squat. You're going to grab the weight, you're going to hold it just up underneath your chin, and we'll go down. I'll grab one in a second. Be very careful with this one. Any squats, for me, I have a bad back. Any squats can push your back out, can pull muscles. Be very careful. Use proper weight. Don't push too hard on this one. You do not want to injure yourself. So for this one, you're just going to hold the weight, whatever you imagine a goblet to be. Put your feet just outside of shoulder width. Pop down, keep your head up, press through. You want to keep your weight on your heels, not on your toes. From the side, very similar. Pop out, straight up, drive through your heels. Keep your back as aligned as possible, and your head up. Now, we'll move on to sumo squat. All right, so now we're going to be going to sumo squat. It's very similar to your front squat. It's not going to probably be as hard as the goblet squat was. On this one, I actually don't do any warm-ups because you've already warmed up the legs 2 times. I just do 4 sets at 12 reps. All right, now we're on to exercise number 3. This is sumo squat. Again, protect your back, keep your core flexed the whole time. No warm-up sets on this one, just 4 by 10. This one you're gonna want, I always do shoulder width first, and then take a step out to be about 2 times shoulder width. Then reach down, keeping your back straight, looking up, lift, drop down, then hit the ground. Make sure you keep an eye on your knees, or feel for your knees, because I have heard of people saying that it does tweak their knees. Make sure you do your 4 by 12 on this one, and we'll move on to the next exercise. All right, so now we're going to do pull-ups. Pull-ups may be very difficult. I know many people that I work with this can't do one. They can't even really hold themselves for very long. So you might have to do assisted or use bands. You're wanting to get to the same 12 reps every time or more. In fact, I do 4 sets to get to about 55 or 60. So I do a lot more in the beginning, and at the end I can't do as many. With these, they're pretty easy, but I'm going to show you a little bit different variation that I do on these that builds a little bit different muscle, and we'll show you that exercise now. We're on to our next exercise. It's going to be pull-ups. Again, if you have to use assisted, there's assisted machines, or you can use bands. It's a little bit different than a normal. It's actually a chin-up. We're going to reach underhanded, but instead of just coming up to the bar this way, try to hold your body out. It's going to work different back muscles, different bicep muscles. So you're going to want to do as many reps as you can. Ideally, no matter what you're doing, you're going to get to at least 40 reps out of 4 sets. And then we'll move on to the next exercise. There you go. All right, now we're going to go for dips. Dips you have to watch. You can definitely hurt your elbows on dips, but dips are a very good workout. There's been some controversy on whether you should use them or not, but I like them. They work the tricep very good. They work the bottom of the chest as well. It's a good workout, good exercise. Again, a lot of people cannot do these, and that's very common. Use, again, bands to assist you or an assisted machine, but dips are very important and they're very good for you. On this one, I don't do any warm-up sets. I just do 4 sets of as many as I can possibly push out. I'm really trying to get to 60. So if you're using assistance, that's fine. And when you get to that level where you're doing 60 or so, 55 or 60 with assistance, lower the resistance and move on from there. All right, on to our next exercise, dips. Now this is my dip bar. It's kind of a peculiar setup, but this is mine. They have different ones at the gym, different ways to do it. But any way you can get this dip in is great. You're gonna be doing, again, as many as you can, 4 sets, 1 minute rest just like everything else. Keep your elbows in the best you can. Bring down, pop up. I don't wanna go much lower at all than a 90 on your elbow. You wanna make sure you're keeping it that way. Sometimes there's an alternate if you want to. When you go up, push a little harder and lift your abs in. That also helps to work the core. You can do that as well. You want to speed them up, you can speed them up. And then from there, we'll work on to our next superset. All right, so at the end here, we actually do basically a superset. We just run through 3 sets of 3 different exercises to hit the upper body just a little bit, not your chest. We're going to be doing something for your triceps, your biceps, and for your trapped area. We just do that very quickly, and we'll show you that now. All right, on to our superset. Someone's holding the camera for this one because I have to move around, so hopefully you don't get sick from this. It's going to be tricep pushdowns. We're going to be doing some reciprocating curls, and then into some trap pulls. You don't stop. We do one after another, as many reps as you can until you get 3 sets done. So here's the tricep pull downs. You're gonna take them, just push it down, hold it for a second, let them up. You're gonna pop these down. Generally you want 15 when you're doing the triceps on these. I lost count. And then we're gonna go ahead and move over to the biceps. Now on these ones, you'll take them, you'll bring them from the side, you'll have them as a hammer, and you'll twist up, and when you get to the top, pick your elbow up, bring it back down, twist back down, bring up. This is what you're gonna be doing. And you want 10 out at least on each arm. If you wanna do it a little faster, you can. What that extra little bit does is works actually the top part of the bicep. It's rarely used, just gives you a little bit added. You should definitely be feeling a burn by now. I think that might be it. I lost count on that one too. And then lastly, we'll be doing bands. What I do with this, I just try to keep it about eye level, lean back, pull it back. I'm gonna do about 10 of these. All right, and then right away, back into your triceps. You do 15 of these, and then you're done. All right, so you're done with day 2. I hope that was a good workout. You're probably pretty tired. Each one of these, and as I said before, each one of these, you want about a minute rest in between, no more than that. You want to go a little faster with these. You want to work those muscles and get a good sweat going on these. Again, if you're sore, warm your muscles up. Make sure not to push your body too hard. It is great to work out hard, and you want to push your mind and your body as hard as you can, but you don't want to work through injuries if you don't have to, and you don't want to injure yourself to where you can't work out at all. So it's important that you just work hard, but work smart as you're doing these. I'm going to put the workout here. Thank you again for being with us here today. Follow me on Instagram below. Like, subscribe, and comment if you like the content. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.